What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another weekly forecast on gold. So in this video, we'll talk about the technical as well as the fundamental analysis on gold, what we are expecting in the coming days or weeks on gold. So I'll quickly view a review about the past price action in gold. So we can clearly see that gold is very much bullish. We have seen significant break of structure in 4 hour time frame, also in daily time frame, right? This was the previous all-time high, which has been broken by gold, and price is trading on a new all-time high, right? And yes, this wave is going significantly wild and on the unidirectional bias, right? So we'll jump to 4 hour time frame again. And before starting the technical analysis, I would like to rely on the data that have been released on Friday, which we all know was the NFP, right? The non-farm payrolls was printed. 143k jobs have been formed new on the past month. Okay, the last one data was 307k, and they were expecting 107k. Still, they were expecting less. And the original data, which has been printed, which is significantly lower than the previous one, it is lower by 50%, I guess, right? So the NFP was very much bearish, and which is ultimately indicating that there is less number of jobs created in US right now, which can lead to less inflation, which is the current mandate of, right? So that they are looking for the inflation to be around 2.72%, and they want a robust economy as well. Okay, so this is not good for dollar, which is weakening the dollar, and it will push gold higher. Okay, so another data from the labor market is the controlling jobless claim and also the initial jobless claim, which was significantly lower. Okay, so from all that we can conclude is that one thing is clear from all this is that the fundamental side is favoring the bullish side on gold. Okay, also if I'll talk about the current economic activity which is going on from the from side that he has imposed tariff duty on Canada, Mexico, and China, and which is okay a concerning factor for the traders and investors out there. So they are looking for a safe haven, and they're putting their money in gold as well as the US bond yields. Okay, so which is also increasing the demands in gold. And also we have a COT reports from other non-commercial side, commercial and non-commercial side. So they are also putting their positions on the long side, and they are hedging it against the short sides. Okay, so there has been the CAT report is suggesting that clearly the open interest is on the buy side, means that gold futures open interest has been rising. Okay, which is indicating that the the more of the people are adding and looking for buy side on gold. Okay, things are clear from that side. And let's jump to the technical analysis. Okay, okay, not to mention, not to forget that I would like to mention on next week, this week currently, we have CPI, okay, the consumer price index, which is an inflation gauge. It will make things very clear. Okay, if you see a negative CPI, then that is very bullish for gold. For a current time, we can see some manipulation, but eventually that is also supporting the bullish narrative on gold. So that thing will make it all clear. Okay, so the 4 hour time frame you can see is bullish. We have seen significant break of structures over here. Okay, and on Friday, after lower NFP reports have been printed, gold went higher by 300 pips. Okay, so it failed to close the 4 hour candle above the previous week. Okay, so it has shown some weakness over here. You can see that the past break of structures conclude this one, okay, this one, and this one. All these break of structures have been significant, and we have seen that 4 hour candle body has closed above the previous structural swing high. Okay, but what we have seen over here is a wick. Okay, followed by an engulfing candle, the sell candle. Okay, which shows that there is a weakness in the buy and a strength in selling. Okay, though we haven't broken any significant support. This is the significant support on gold. This is this area. Okay, so I'll break down to lower time frame. Okay, this 61 and 60 you can see on 1 hour time frame. So this is the current support right now. This was the support area. Okay, price broke it or took the liquidity from the downside and again it traded on the upside. Okay, and from here we have seen this NFP move. Okay, so still that support is intact. Okay, we can't say that there is a weakness, but what I can analyze from this candlestick pattern is that this week this week was a liquidity sweep. I can't consider it as breaker structure because I haven't seen a candle body close above it, the previous highs. Okay, so I'm considering as a liquidity sweep followed by selling engulfing candle. Okay, and if I'll so these are the 4 hour demand zones. Okay, so one thing is very clear that gold is bullish. Okay, so we should be looking for buy sides for the longer time frame, or you can say position swing trading. So buys would be much favor, but sells are also on card, but that is for scalping or short term purpose. Okay, for intraday. For a time frame, the structure, if you see, these are the two zones. I'm waiting. Okay, for any confirmation. I'll explain that how. You see, this is the previous 1 hour, 4 hour order block right over here, which has done the breaker structure. Okay, and with engulf. Okay, we have also imbalance over here. You can see that this week, which has created on Thursday, it didn't feel that imbalance, right? We have imbalance down here. It didn't feel that imbalance. Okay, price just tested this wick and it went upside, but also didn't broke. It didn't showed a breaker structure to the upside. Okay, so which is showing me another weakness that we have liquidity is down below. Okay, we all know that fair value gap acts as a magnet for the price to pull down. Okay, so there where the institutional orders have been placed, which has led to the imbalance, and those imbalance haven't been filled yet. Okay, so this 4 hour candle, this order block zone is the first zone which I when I'll be looking for buys confirmation, and this is the second zone. Okay, this will be the if I'll say in the term, this will be the optimal entry area. Okay, this will be optimal entry zone for the entry. Because why I'm saying that, if I'll put a line chart, you could see that there is a QML pattern over here. This is the lower low and higher high. This area has not been tested yet. Also, this was the breaker zone for cells to play out. Okay, this was a breaker zone, but price didn't showed any selling signal or selling continuation. It price broke to the upside significantly with imbalance over here, right? I'll delete all this and you could see clearly. See this 4 hour, we have imbalance over here, which has not been filled yet. Also, because of this order block, this imbalance has been created and this breaker structure has been created. We have this manipulation zone. Okay, from where price manipulated, showing the sell side story, it went up. This area will be the significant one to put an eye on. Also, this is a 2800 figure, right? It's a key psychological zone to have your eye on. Okay, so yes, I guess I'm clear. These two zones are for the buys. Okay, the story is clear for the buy. What about the current price action? What we should do now, right now? Okay, so if I drill down to 1 hour time frame, in 1 hour time frame, clearly you can see that we have an inverse head and shoulder kind of pattern, right? This is the uh, left shoulder. Okay, this is the right shoulder, and we had this neckline broken. Okay, this is the shoulder area. But interesting thing to observe over here is after breaking this neckline, okay, this was the neckline. Also you see that there was a significant resistance, right? That price broke to the upside, but price couldn't sustain above those that resistance and neckline, right? If price would have created another higher high from this resistance, I would have considered that price is very much bullish and it can go for 2900 figure or something like that. But instead of that, instead of that price what the price did, this resistance or the neckline. Okay, price again broke in inside that resistance area, right? Now also we can see that there is a fair value gap over here. Okay, so this complete makes a breaker zone with the fair value gap and the previous liquidity sweep area. What Monday opening, if price breaks this current demand candle, okay, if price breaks this, also you can see I have drawn a trend line over here. Price touched it once, twice, and thrice. Okay, the test has been done. So if price breaks lower to this trend line after tapping to this fair value gap, if price close low, we will see a breaker zone over here. Okay, on the retest of this trend line of the breaker zone, we can look for sells. Why I'm saying this sell will be just short term trade, okay? Because I'm seeing is a weakness over here on the previous highs, a liquidity sweep, followed by uh, a structural shift in smaller time frames. Okay, so that will be a narrative just to sell, eventually to buy from this discounted price. Okay, this will be the first discounted price I'll be interested in, and this will be the second price as I've explained in the 4 hour time frame. Okay, and this will be the criteria for my selling entry. This will be the first target, second target, and the third target eventually. On the other hand, for example, this doesn't play out. Okay, and what we see over here is that price after tapping at this fair value gap, this will be a order block. Okay, because when we see a bullish candle, this will be order block zone. After tapping into this fair value gap, if we see that price is not closing below this area and price has made another higher high, okay, if it makes another higher high, this will be the complete area. I look for a retest and entry for the continuation higher and to target 2900 and 2950 the psychological level. Okay, I'll write it 2950, the psychological level. Okay, the first target would be 2900, another psychological level, right? So these are the conditions for my entries for the buys and sells. I hope things are clear. I'll just mark arrows and all that, okay, so that you will understand it clearly. Give me a second. Yes, so what I was saying, this is the fair value gap. If price taps into this fair value gap and close below this trend line, on the retest we can look for sells. Okay, eventually this will be the first target, this will be the second target, and this will be third target. Okay, if price breaks this, for the bullish continuation we should look for some confirmation over here. Okay, this will be my first zone for the buy, this will be the second zone for the buys. Okay, these are the two conditions for buy, and the third condition would be that if price uh, after tapping this fair value gap, if price don't close below and creates another higher high, okay, this will be the entry area for continuation higher. So I hope things are clear, and see you soon on another video. Thanks for watching this video and have a good day ahead. If you have any doubts, the comment section is all yours. You can ask questions over there. If you like the content, okay, you can put a like and subscribe also. Thank you and have a good day ahead.